Hey babies, welcome to my channel. I do art content. My name is Destiny, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of clay. I've had this block since I think 2020 and I still haven't used it all. It's completely rock solid. There's no malleability to it at all. So I'm probably going to have to break off chunks, put it in water, knead it together, and then knead the whole ball together just to be able to get to do anything. But I'm really in the clay mood, and I have been for a minute. I already have my slip prepared, and then washcloth and some of the like basic tools that you can get off of Amazon. The only ones I'm probably going to use is just like this and maybe the sponge. But I have a brand new one in here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I think I'm just gonna get like a big glass bowl, break off pieces, mix together, and try to figure out where to go. Yeah, it's like rock hard. I didn't even break off a piece. So this may be a little bit more complicated than previously anticipated. I think what I'm gonna do, I wish there was like another end to this so I don't cut myself because this shit is sharp. But I think I'm just gonna cut through like that, throw it in this slip for right now, and then go get a bowl, put it inside of that, and try to soften it up like that. To be quite honest with you, I don't know if this is gonna work completely once I re-moisturize it, because it's like air dry clay. It's not like I'm putting it in the oven or anything. Eventually I would absolutely like to get a membership to be able to go to like a ceramic studio and be able to use the kilns and the glaze and all that stuff. I've looked into it around here, but it's like $100. I think it's like $150 or something crazy like that every single month. And I mean, it does get you do get unlimited clay and glaze and use to the kiln. So I mean, it makes sense because I know all that stuff is really expensive, but it's just not in my budget currently. But once I am making the amount of money that I would like to, that'll absolutely be a hobby that I will be picking up. I want to take some classes too. I can't even cut through this. Hold on. Do you see how far? That's steep. It's as steep as I can get. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put this on time lapse and then I'll come back once I've made at least a little bit of progress. I don't even know if this is really a good idea. I probably should have looked it up, but I've already started now and don't really feel like it. So okay, time lapse, activate. Oh my God, I should look as I'm doing this, not look away. As I look away again. What the hell is wrong with me?
We're going to watch a documentary called Fuck. They're as friends. Please, I don't want to. Please,
You know, 20's like, what's the plan, man? Yeah, good, man.
Brown can't lose. Oh, of course not. He's better than Chris Brown at music, bro. Let's talk about it. It's not about practice, man. Jason DeRulo.
Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep the chemistry, keep it family, you know?
Oh my God. I said, well, we played for $250. I want $100. What the fuck?
You can be Bill Gates, you can pay me $1 billion, I don't care. You have to call it the right way.
Rico said that he could be bought.
What do you mean he could be bought?
25 grand.
So there's no way I'm gonna be able to work with this anytime soon. Listen. Look at it. You don't even have to listen. This isn't being molded into anything right now. I use entirely too much water. However, I don't know how else I would have been able to use it and make it malleable, because, you know, versus two completely different sounds. So I think what I'm gonna do is just put on a plate, leave it out to dry for probably like an hour, Then I'll check on it. If it's better off, then I'll go ahead and come back on here. If not, I'll probably leave it out for like 2 hours, wrap it up in a bag, let it sit out overnight, and maybe be able to do something tomorrow. Because this isn't gonna work. I think I'm also gonna go ahead and put this in a bag of water just to try to get that loosened up, because I want to make something big. I don't know. I think I want to make something for my paintbrushes, but I'm not quite sure. Good morning, babies. It's June 8th. I haven't looked at the clay yet. Oh, it's much firmer. Okay, I think, well, some parts are firm, some parts aren't. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take it all out, and I let the other clay soak all night, and it's way more malleable. I think maybe if I mix them together, this being a little bit softer and this still being pretty hard, maybe that'll be like the perfect mixture. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and come back, because y'all have already seen me mix clay so much.
Chicken Alfredo should be a quick meal. It's almost like it was invented in fact. So let's begin.
Hello. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Recipe on the website. I really want the skin on the chicken thighs. I'm gonna use like skin on chicken thighs, but the bone is gonna cause it to take too long to cook. So yes, I am going to remove the bone. Oh, well, why would you do that? It's such a waste of time. Because that's how much I believe in myself. I believe in that's gonna be a dub today. You wanna know why? It's this water. All right, that's heating. This is hot. That's what you want to hear. It's gonna naturally want to shrink.
Even after mixing the one that sat in the water overnight, it's still entirely too soft. So I'm gonna section them off into balls, put it in the bowl, put like a paper towel over it so no lint gets in it, and put it outside on the balcony. And hopefully that'll help dry it out, because like, dang, it's it's day 2. Like, I actually really want to make something. So yeah, as you can see, it's like excessively sticky, and it should not be on my hands like this. Good morning, babies. I have y'all situated a little bit lower so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I've tried to start this video 4 or 5 times, and every time I failed. So basically, I already brought everything in from last night. I left it in there all the way up until like 10 o'clock this morning, and it's still a little bit wet, but it's definitely malleable. The goal that we're going for is a cup for my paintbrushes, and I think I may do one of those little paintbrush holders, so like as you use them you can put it on there. I'll insert a picture so you know what I'm talking about. But that's the 2 goals. So I'm gonna break this down and start over so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, I really wish I had a topic to speak about, so I don't have to keep, that actually looks kind of cool, so I don't have to keep doing voiceovers and stuff, because like I want to talk to y'all. I just don't know like what y'all be interested to hear about. Since this is an art channel, I guess we could do like what mediums of art that I like the most. So my favorite mediums of art is clay and gouache. It used to be acrylic paint. I used to exclusively do acrylic paint from like, I think it's either 11th or 12th grade when I started painting again. From then all the way up until I think 2020 was the first time that I got gouache. And I had tried out like watercolor and watercolor pencils, and I didn't like either one of them. And then I found out about gouache, and I was like, oh my God, what is this magical thing that I can use in a sketchbook? Because I had never really had a sketchbook either. So it was just like paint on canvas. So once I did discover gouache, I completely stopped doing acrylic paint, like overall. I had already kind of stopped painting just because like my freshman year I had a lot of stuff going on. And that kind of pushed my passion for painting aside. I think sophomore year, I don't think I painted very much at all. I think I may have painted like 2 canvases the entire sophomore year of college. But yeah, so I've pretty much only been doing gouache. I haven't completed any acrylic like canvas pieces, and I genuinely don't even know how long it's been. So But also, the goal for this is for it to look kind of like organic. I don't know how else to explain it beyond that. But there's a girl that I follow on Instagram, and I'll like insert her stuff right here. But all her stuff is gorgeous, and it's not like perfectly rounded. Like you can see where she like formed it with her fingers. There's a lot of, okay. So if you think about curtains and how when they hang, they kind of like ribbon. It's like that, but in her like vases and stuff, and it's so gorgeous. So that's something that I'm kind of trying to achieve, but I don't have a reference picture up or anything. I'm kind of just going off of like what I think that would look like. It's funny because this video wasn't supposed to be just about clay. It was supposed to be me making a piece and then me painting and drawing as well. However, this whole process has taken so long that I just didn't have the ability to do that, because I think I have like an hour and a half worth of footage that I'm gonna have to cut down to probably, my goal is to make this 20 minutes. I don't want it to be too long, because I know audience retention is something that you have to pay attention to, because if that's not good, then YouTube won't push you out to new people, and I don't even think it really pushes you out to the people that already subscribe to you. So yeah, I'm trying to keep all of that stuff in mind when I make these videos. In my last YouTube video, I asked like what type of videos y'all would like to see. Like, would you prefer vlog type stuff where I do a whole bunch of different art things, or just studies, or would you like for me to talk or whatever? And somebody commented they would like something like Leigh Ellickson, or it was like Bunny something, I think. I'm not sure who the other artist is. I've never seen their videos. And that was the goal for this one. I was going to do like some clay stuff. I was going to paint and draw. But that's just not how it turned out. Because this was such a long process to get this clay to even be to the point that it's at right now. Like, unnecessarily long. If I would have looked it up, I probably wouldn't have had so many problems. But here we are. So the next video will hopefully be more of like a proper studio vlog video. And honestly, I would like to do more than one video at a time, but because I'm recording on my phone, I have a very limited amount of space, and the app that I use to edit the videos will take like 20 gigabytes of data, I guess, and then it'll turn it into 40, and then I somehow have to figure out how I'm gonna save that to my phone when I already only have a very limited amount of data. So yeah, it's I would like to make more than one video at a time. That way I can post 2 a week, but it's just not realistic. I don't have the space for it. Maybe once I eventually, I'm not saying this will be anytime soon, but once I eventually get a camera that's specifically for this and have like multiple SD cards, then that won't be a problem. However, I wouldn't be able to edit on my computer. I would have to get an Apple computer, and that's even more money that I don't have. So until I can figure that out, this is what we're gonna have to do. So yeah, I mean, it's very much a first world problem. It's very much a problem that shouldn't matter, but I look at YouTube as kind of like an art form, and it's something that I would like to, like, I genuinely would like to get better at. It's not a career goal of mine, but it is like a hobby. Like I said, it's art form. It's something that I would like to get better at. The editing process and the filming process, getting multiple angles and stuff like that. But it takes some money that I don't have to do that, you know? But yeah, which, I mean, that'll come with time. Because if you don't know, I'm technically still in ROTC. I'm taking like my last class of college right now. And then I'll commission in August. And I'll be a second lieutenant ordnance officer in the Army. And I don't know when I'll go to BOLC, so I don't know exactly when I'll start getting like my active duty money or whatever. But as of right now, I'm still a broke college student. So I'm working with limited funds, and like my mom's very supportive. If I ask for something, she'll 1000% like spot me for it. But I don't think it's good to take advantage of people. And once I start making my active duty money, best believe I'll be giving money back to her and spoiling her as much as I can. So yeah, that's like one of the big things that I'm looking forward to once I do start, is being able to take my mom on trips and give her all the love that she's given me. And I know you don't give love through material things, but that's one of the ways that I would like to express love is through gifts. But you can't do that if you don't have money. So, yeah, so it's like a weird dynamic. Like, I want to, but I physically cannot. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to look the way that I want it to look, because I don't even know how to do it. I should have pulled up a reference picture, but it's too late now. My fingers are dirty and my computers are already covered in clay from me touching it. So I should probably stop doing that. I think I'm just going to leave it looking kind of crazy. I don't know. I think I should make the edges just a little bit thicker, because I have a air dry clay piece that's out there on the entertainment center, and the edges kind of like broke off because they're so thin. So I think I should probably fix that before that becomes a problem. I do want to make it kind of tall though, but I still need to have some clay left over to make that paintbrush stand. So this could also be for my crystals. I'm not sure yet, because I have like a lot, and I made another tray that was specifically for my crystals, but they're like overflowing in there because I have so many of them. But if I put it in something like this, they won't be able to be displayed. So I don't know. I do not know. That's why I can't wait to, that's the reason why I can't wait to be able to have a membership to like a ceramic studio, so I can make a whole bunch of stuff and figure out what it can be later on, you know? Because like, I want this to be so many different things and so many different shapes, but I have a very limited amount of clay, so I can't really do that. Like, how it turns out is how it turns out. So, and it's not going to be strong like something that's been glazed and put in a kiln, like 1,200 degrees or something crazy like that. This could break pretty easily. So, I mean, it is what it is. We do what we can with what we got. But I think I'm pretty much done with this one. I really hope when I pull it, it doesn't like rip the bottom off. I don't want the edges to be clean, but I don't want them to be like bad looking either. I don't know how to explain that. I want it to be kind of rough. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I actually like it. It looks pretty cool. All right, so let's plop this bad boy up and then get started on the paintbrush holders. Alrighty. Kind of nervous because I really don't want to mess it up. I mean, I know I could do it again, but still. How do people get it like all the way on the bottom? Okay, I think we did it. I should probably get something to put it on. I'll be back. So these are like the plates from my school apartment. How do I pick this up without... Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This probably isn't the proper way to do this. Ugh. Oh, it's very thin at the bottom. That's problematic. So I'm gonna build the bottom up a little bit more. Just put some more clay in there. I think that's kind of cool looking. I'll give y'all a close up like once I'm done. I kind of want to push it together a little bit more like that. What do you think? I don't know. I think that looks pretty freaking cool, but like that? Yeah, I like that. We're going to do it like that. It was never intended to be like this, but that's how we're going to do it because I really like the way that looks. Push this side in a little bit, but still have it. That's pretty freaking cool. Boom. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, I'm about to show you all close up. So here's how she looks. I have no idea how to describe the shape, but I can say it's like iconic. I love it very much. It's kind of giving lettuce, which I don't mind. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I may move this in a little bit more, like round it out. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So cute. I'm in a sports bra because it's like unnecessarily hot in the house and I don't feel like listening to the air conditioner blare. So I'm just gonna put on some music and let y'all watch me make whatever this is gonna be, because I honestly have no idea. I'm just gonna like move my fingers and hope for something. So this is gonna look really weird, but I have these incense that are also matches. Like you light it, you let it burn a little bit, and then it's the incense. But I don't have anything that allows it to burn all the way. So this has, it's basically just gonna be an ashtray for the incense that'll allow it to go up a little bit or a lot so it can burn all the way through. Because if I put it on aluminum, it stops. If I put it on glass, it stops. If I put it on wood, I don't want it to burn the damn wood. So this will be the thing. It kind of looks like a little chair or a tone, depending on how you look at it. But I'm gonna go put it up. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands off and then I guess we'll wrap the video up. Alrighty, so here are the final pieces. I'll do a close-up on each one, but just to give you like a brief overview. If you want to see what I end up doing with all of them once they completely dry, because it's probably gonna take at least 4 or 5 days before they completely dry, then you'll have to watch my next video. I'll show it in that one, what I end up doing. But here are the girls. We have the bowl, the paintbrush thing that ripped in half. So this is definitely the pretty sister and the ugly sister. And then my little incense, what are those things called? Incense match holder. So here they, oh no. Here they are, very pretty. I love them very much. I think the bowl is my favorite, then this paintbrush holder, this incense lighter, then this one. But I'll give y'all a close up. If you made it to this point, I want to thank you so much for watching. I know this video has been very chaotic, trying to figure everything out, but thank you for coming along the journey with me. Like I said, if you want to see the final products, you'll have to watch the next video, because it's going to take this probably like 4 or 5 days to completely dry out before I can paint it. If I decide to paint it, I don't know. You have to watch the next video. But like I said, thank you for watching. I love y'all. Mwah! I hope you have a marvelous day, and I'll see y'all next Sunday. Or if you follow my art Instagram, I post on there. I post on my story every day, and I post like 3 to 4 times like actual posts a week. And then I post one reel at least 5 days out of the week. So if you want to see me actually be active, follow my art Instagram. It is The Art of Destiny. I'll put it on the screen. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Mwah! Bye, babies. If you want to watch some more videos with me in it, here too to pick from. And if you like the video, subscribe. I hope I did that on the right side. If not, you know, you're smart. You're intelligent. All right, bye, babies. Mwah. Love y'all. You still here? Girl, if you don't watch the next video, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just kidding. Bye, y'all.